Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. Downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view. There's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. The city's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so live.
Hey, I'm Daisy Teixeira. I am with Boudoir by Daisy. You're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Thursday, June 26th. I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Thank you for joining Good Morning Frederick. Want to thank everybody for leaving a comment when you drop by. Lets me know that you're here. Want to say good morning to Mama Cone. Peace in all things. Boy, don't we need it for sure. Oh my goodness. I hope you're having a great week so far. On the show today, we've got Morning Roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD. We're going to go over what's happening in Frederick and give you a highlight of some of the events you're going to want to mark your calendars for. Then you're going to meet Abby Wheeler, Goldfish Swim School General Manager here in Frederick. It is coming. It's going to be open in just a couple weeks. And then your secret stash video clue. Want to congratulate Kevin from yesterday for finding the secret stash clue. Yesterday was at Monocacy Battlefield. Yes, right on the cannon out front, which is kind of cool. And so there's another one for today, obviously. And you're going to have to stay tuned for that one coming up a little bit later in the show. Good morning to my friend Rob, Intense Barbecue, right in the summer barbecue season. You got to check their socials to find out where they're going to be throughout the week. And it is the time. Boy, I just outside just a minute ago, and it is steamy already. What has happened? We went from June gloom to the surface of the sun. So there is no in between here in Maryland, I guess. So there you go. All the Good Morning Frederick merch that is for sale at the home of everything Frederick benefits a charity of the month. This one is Mountainside Education and Enrichment. And remember, now through 4th of July, it's buy one, get one free t-shirts. That means you're going to get 2 t-shirts for $25. You're going to want to get into the shop and get them while you can. I will also have them in at 4th of July. You're going to be able to win some as well. Good morning to Andrew Music. He is the Salty Seahorse down in Corolla, North Carolina. If you're looking for a getaway, they may have some dates available on their calendar. You can check that out. And good morning to our friend Michelle Payton as well. Thank you guys so much for joining the show. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, well, let's go ahead and officially start this Thursday. Well, without our sponsors and advertisers, we are nothing. So, got to thank Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick, open daily noon to 9 p.m. You can also pick up a hot pretzel or iced coffee while you're at Rita's. And if you can't get to Rita's, they can come to you through Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats, or download the free Rita's app, place your order, and then you circumvent all those lines. You know there's going to be lines. It's like 150 degrees outside, and it's a perfect time to have your Ritas because there's no reason not to have Ritas. 538 West South Street in Frederick. All right, we're going to get our morning roundup and see what's happening locally in news and weather and sports. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
Well, you caught me looking at the salty seahorse. The seahorse, I mind you. That's a pretty place.
It is a pretty place. I'm going to be heading down there right around Labor Day just to check it out and see what's going on down there. I'll do some live videos as well. I can't wait to see it. I've never been to, I don't think I've ever been to a beach in North Carolina, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they're beautiful.
Yeah. I know.
Are you a beach gal?
Oh, I am for sure a beach gal.
Oh,
We used to always go to like Myrtle Beach. My mom lived down there for a while, or somewhere down that way. Belton, which is right near, and then, well, Belton wasn't on the water. Belton was inland, and then Beaufort was where she just moved from. So we'd go to South Carolina, but I've never been to the Outer Banks or anywhere in North Carolina. So this will be fun.
I like Beaufort too. It's the low country. You can't go wrong with the low country.
That's right. That's right. For sure.
It's beautiful down there. But,
are you a beach guy?
I'm a beached whale. I am not a beach guy. I am in a way that I love the ocean sounds.
Yeah.
But I hate sand. I just absolutely hate sand. Now, Chris and I were talking about my mom and my sister. My brother-in-law live in Siesta Key, Florida. So, and that has the white, I call it sugar sand. So it doesn't burn your feet.
Nice.
Yeah, it doesn't burn your feet. But I'm still, if I'm going to the beach, I'm in the water. I'm just, everybody else can sit there and read their books and fall asleep in their chairs. But I'm also the guy who has to drag all that crap to the beach. Excuse my language. I'm like, I got 18 chairs strapped to my back, and I've got the coolers. I've got the umbrella. Yeah. So there's that big controversy in Ocean City now about the pop-up tents and the covers. You can't have walls on your tents. I don't even know what's going on in Ocean City. I tell you, I haven't been to Ocean City in a long time. Oh boy, there we go. Well, I guess it was a good conversation just for me. What about you? If you're watching, where do you vacation? Are you beach? Are you mountains? Are you lake? I love everything about the photos on the mountains, but I said you must not have really liked my my beach thing. No, I couldn't hear you. I was like going, I can't hear. No, hear.
I'm not seeing you, so it's all good.
All right.
Anyway,
Chris, are you a beach guy? Are you a lake river guy? If you're vacationing? What do you like?
We had that discussion actually before we got off air in Morning News Express. Love the beach, even though I don't know how to swim. I've mentioned that before. I do love the beach. Bob asked me. My favorite beach is always is Coney Island in Brooklyn. Not because of that horrible movie that Bob made me watch, The Warriors. I was a fan of Coney Island before that movie. But yeah. And then I was telling Bob my all-time most beautiful beach I've ever been to is down in Florida. It's called Siesta Key. A few
Yeah, we
years,
were just talking about that. Yep.
about 5, 6 years ago, maybe no more than that. What am I saying? Like
Yeah.
7 years ago, we took our daughter down there, our oldest before our youngest was born. Spent a weekend down there. It's a beautiful little town. I mean, the water's blue, the sand is white. Just
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful beach town.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Excellent.
Yeah, I'm a
Well,
lake person. I'm a lake person.
Yeah. The problem with the lake to me is it's pretty slimy. It's pretty slimy.
Yeah, it's gross.
I don't like that.
So you have to go to the right. I mean, I was fortunate enough that my grandparents built a place on a lake called Lake George, New York. It is a 142-mile lake, and it's fresh water. It's gorgeous. It is. You can see almost to the bottom some places. It is not slimy. It is gorgeous. Yeah. You just have to go to a fresh lake. Man-made lakes can be a little bit different. But there's no sharks in a lake.
But true. Andrew says, come to Salty Seahorse. You park right on the beach. You don't have to carry or drag anything through the sand.
Andrew, I'll be there. Just, I'm in. You do have to remember, Andrew, I am in radio. So do you have like? You have a beautiful house. I was already looking at it. Do you have something that's kind of more like I don't know, where you keep your beach items that you could put a bed in?
Listen,
I would love to go down to the Salty Seahorse, or I love the beach sounds. I love everything about the beach. I just don't like the sand.
Well, yeah, they're right on a waterway too, so you can kayak. So you can do that. But Rob, our friend from Intense Barbecue, says anywhere is fine, just good to get away and recharge. And
Rob has some good barbecue.
Oh, yeah. I love their barbecue. I had it over at I think last year over at the open house of Frederick County Sheriff's Department. I think that's where it was. Oh my God, it was so good.
They did first time I ever had it. They did a friend of mine's wedding reception at the Urbana Park.
Oh, and, very
I had it there. Very nice. And I'm a barbecue snob.
Yeah.
Apparently, my favorite place to take a nice dip on a hot day is not allowed. Apparently, I was told by Jason Lando and Frederick PD I'm not allowed to take a dip in Carroll Creek anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a taxpayer, for crying out loud. It's technically my creek.
And I got to look this up. I think they're creating a splash pad in Frederick. Have you heard about this?
No. Wow.
So I remember a while ago somebody told me about this, and I think they were trying to raise the money. I'm just trying to look it up. Baker Park. I think it was supposed to go in Baker Park, but it's where you have the little fountain things that shoot up out of the ground.
Right.
Let's see. And
that'd be cool to have. I mean,
Frederick's first splash pad, Baker Park. Let's see. They are trying to get the funding, I think. The Splash Point at Baker Park will be a free, family-friendly cooling amenity to be enjoyed by residents of the city of Frederick and visitors. It will be located within the playground area near the Tally Rec Center.
Okay.
So,
okay. Yeah, I know that's that. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can cool off during the Sunday evening concert series.
Yeah, so right now they're trying to raise funds through the community foundation. You can donate. I remember this. This was a tribute to Simon Turner, who was a young boy, I think, who passed away. So Splash Point at Baker Park will offer. So there you go, Splash Point.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. No, that sounds like fun. Or you walk by my house and try to get on my, my front steps. Get off of my yard, and I'll just squirt you with a hose. Or you could just sit at my house like yesterday and have a tornado kind of come through it, or a hurricane. My goodness, I don't know. Chris didn't get it. Did you get really bad rain yesterday?
We got nothing here at the house, but I was driving out on 40, alternate 40, I think, and it poured. It poured, yeah.
Again, it snapped my flag in half.
Oh my gosh!
It took it took my my wife. We just bought a new swing. Took that, flipped it over, moved a metal table, moved metal chairs, took my the umbrella that was in our umbrella stand, and it put it into the farmer's field next door.
Oh my gosh!
Tree limbs everywhere. And the rain was sideways. It was just so much rain that I thought we were getting a hurricane / tornado type of thing. And then I hear from other people, they got nothing.
Yeah,
So,
nothing here. It looked like it. My dog reacted like it was going to storm. She was trembling and panting, and nothing happened here. So
Bob's house is sort of like the Munsters. You know, when you go to the Munsters house, it's always like cloudy and raining over the Munsters house, and everywhere else it's nice. For those of you youngsters out there, the Munsters, popular TV show back in the early 60s, that's how kind of like Bob's house is. You know, just over his house, he gets that bad weather. Interesting tidbit real quick about the Munsters.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Jeez,
right?
You weren't kidding.
And there's some of the limbs that are just kind of in the,
Wow.
What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done.
Interesting tidbit about the Munsters. Fred Gwynn, who played Herman Munster, actually died in Tawnytown, where I live, and is buried in Tawnytown.
Is he from there?
No, he's originally
he
from
moved
New York.
there. He moved there.
He was originally from New York, but
he
lived
was
over
trying
there.
to get away from it all in Tawnytown.
Yeah, apparently. Then passed away over Tawnytown, died of cancer in the 90s, and is buried. Actually, buried in Finksburg. I'm sorry, Finksburg is where he's buried. So,
gotcha.
Yep. All right. So I'll get to news here once I pull it up. There we go. You think I would always be ready, right? But no, of course
not like you know that it's going to happen.
Right. Some infrastructure changes are coming to the Frederick County Division of Solid Waste and Recycling. Director Lee Zimmerman says that starting July 1st, a $10 fee will be charged for all transactions at the landfill, including the Citizens Convenience Center. After that rate is paid, the posted tipping fee will be assessed per 20 pounds. Did you get that? He says all transactions at the scale house will follow this new pricing structure, whether the customer pays by cash, check, or card. And
wait, we're being charged now $10.
Yep.
Yes.
Just for the privilege.
Yep.
Just to take stuff to the landfill.
Yeah, that's something. Yep. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I guess once again I am the bearer of bad news. Yep.
Well, think about that. I mean, so now I've got a whole truckload of branches I have to take down there. So $10 just to be able to drive onto the property. Then I do think that yard waste though is free. I could be wrong on that, but I'm not sure about that one. So we'd have to wait and see. But if I got to charge for that, I may be breaking the Frederick County burn ban. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You didn't hear that. Erase that part.
No, of course. It's erased. It's done.
Good.
Yeah.
We don't have a dump button over here like we do on radio, Bob. Don't forget. This isn't radio, my friend. I can't just dump it.
Okay. That's okay. They all know that I'm just joshing.
Just kidding. That's right.
All right. Getting to other news. A Walkersville man charged with the murder of his mother-in-law. I talked about this yesterday. And assaulting his wife is being held without bond. Pavel Obambi, 35, was arrested on Tuesday for the slaying of Christine Lebola, also of Walkersville. Her body was found on Sunday morning at their home at the 8400 block of Forsyth Lane. The medical examiner's office ruled her death as a homicide. Also said that Lebola's death was consistent with strangulation and blunt force trauma. Obambi is charged with first-degree murder, second-degree murder, and second-degree assault and false imprisonment. The preliminary hearing for Obambi is scheduled for Thursday, the 24th. And finally, the Frederick County Health Department says a cat located on Thursday, June 19th, along Woodsboro Pike, around where you are, Bob, right? The southern edge of the town limits has tested positive for rabies. The feline is described as an intact male, gray and white, about 8 to 10 years of age. The animal displayed an aggressive behavior, which is a symptom of rabies infection. And I believe an intact male means he didn't get his goyons cut off. I guess that's what I would assume. That
he's intact. That means he's intact. Yeah. He hasn't been vomited.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not neutered. He's not neutered.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That was my way of saying his goyons are still attached.
Okay.
Italian word. Are still attached to his body. So there you go. That is the news for today. Take a look at weather. It's going to be another hot one today. Not as hot as it has been the past few days, but hot enough for us to still be under a heat advisory, which starts at 11 a.m. all the way until 7 p.m. today. Looking at a high of around 94, 95-ish. And right now, clear skies, 83 out there.
Yeah, it's balmy out there.
Yeah. Well, the Frederick Keys dropped the second game of 3 to the West Virginia Black Bears last night, falling 7-4 at Nemeo Field at Harry Grove Stadium. So there you go for the Keys. The Orioles, for the third time in 5 games, the Orioles Wednesday night were almost on the wrong side of baseball history in a 7-0 loss. What do I mean by that? The Texas Rangers starting pitcher Jacob deGrom was perfect through 6 innings and carried a no-hit bid through 7 frames against the lifeless Orioles offense. Jackson Holliday leadoff walk in the 7th inning ended deGrom's bid for a perfect game, and then with just 6 out away from his first no-hitter, that's when he got a hit. So there you go. And the 3 months being removed from the freshman Maryland basketball team, Derek Queen will start his NBA rookie season. The 20-year-old Baltimore native was selected 13th overall by the Atlanta Hawks and then traded to the New Orleans Pelicans in the first round of the NBA draft. Cooper Flagg taken number 1 overall by Dallas. Wizards will they get Trey Johnson and Will Riley and their first 2 picks in the NBA draft. And I did hear, I don't know where I saw it at, but the Cooper Flagg, first white male to be drafted in the NBA at number 1 position in a lot of years. So Not that that's a big deal, but hopefully, and I think, and I'm not an NBA fan. Chris down there is the NBA fan, but Dallas traded away one of their star players, and then all of a sudden they get the number 1 draft pick. I don't know how that worked out.
We were just talking about this at dinner last night. Also not an NBA fan, but my little brother is, and we were talking about that, how a team like Dallas can end up with the number 1 pick. It's really interesting.
The NBA is rigged. The NBA is a rigged league.
If anybody cares besides me, my Brooklyn Nets had a record 5, count them on one hand, 5 first-round picks, which is, again, a record breaker. So looking forward to the Brooklyn Nets. Hopefully Sean Marks, who used to be the GM of the San Antonio Spurs, can get some good draft picks, and we can be somewhat of a decent team and not be compared to the horrible Washington Wizards or whatever they're called nowadays, Bullets, because there's nothing worse than being compared to that team. So there you go.
You're right alongside us, though, my friend, because we actually even beat you a couple of times.
Yeah, that's so depressing.
And when Chris starts to talk about the NBA, it sounds like this. There you go.
Well, you know what Bob really loves when I talk about on air? I'm a huge soccer fan. So when I start talking about the World Cup, Bob really loves that discussion.
Oh, yeah.
Which right now we're in qualifiers, and Italy hasn't qualified. I'm a big Italy fan. So soccer is the only sport I don't support Team U.S. I'm sorry. I love America. I'm pro-U.S. Rah, rah, rah. We all know that. But when it comes to soccer, I've always supported Team Italy ever since I was a kid, because back then the U.S. never qualified for the World Cup. They were just horrible. So now they started qualifying, but I've always been an Italy fan because that's where my family's from. So I didn't never switch to Team US. Always big supporter of Italy. So I
Keep
just probably
explaining.
bored everybody to
Keep
tears.
digging the hole. Keep explaining. It's all good.
Yeah,
Just bored
right.
everybody
There
to
you,
tears, I'm sure. But there you
yeah,
go.
right. Yeah. How, you know,
How dare you?
and I don't know.
He has those things queued up for me, Danny. Let me tell you. It's boom, bada bing, bada boom. He has those things queued up for me.
Oh, goodness.
Uh,
Well,
well, with that being said, I gotta bid everybody a fond adieu. Got some
you
interviews
love
to
using
do.
that one French word, don't you?
Yeah, well, it makes me a man of the world, Danny. Now people know that not only can I talk English, but I can also talk French too. So there
There
you
you
go.
go.
Speaking of which, after I go adieu, I'm gonna go a oui oui, and my second
Great.
French word of the day.
So in
Really?
French, how do you spell that?
What oui oui?
Yeah, there is
I
a
just spell it WEWE.
OUI.
Nice try.
OUI.
Oh, is it
OUI.
really? Is it
O-U-I.
OUI?
Yeah,
O-U-I.
OUI. Yep.
There
But
you
it
go.
sounds like WEWE. So that's how I'm going to spell it.
Have a good one. We'll see you later. Have a great day. Oh, thank you so much, Bob. Appreciate
You're
you.
welcome. I think we'll be canceled soon.
Probably. Have a good one.
Have
Oh, gracious. I don't even know. Look, there's no explanation. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're coming back with what's happening in Frederick. We've got Abby Wheeler from Goldfish Swim School, and your secret stash video clue for today comes up in just a second.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining flattery beyond compare.
Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me, and I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
All right. I got to do. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I'm there. I'm with it. It's Thursday. Let's see what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg, and Taquito in Hagerstown. Taco Bar in Frederick is at West Point Plaza, just on the top end of Route 40, in Gaithersburg at 3 Russell Avenue, and Taquito, 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. All of them offering authentic Mexican cuisine at affordable prices. And let me just tell you, the decor, I haven't been to the Gaithersburg location. I've been to Frederick and Hagerstown. Really beautiful inside. And remember, when you're in Frederick, you get that, and I'm assuming in Gaithersburg, you get your taco and you go to the taco bar and you put on your toppings. I love that. Love that so much. High quality food in Hagerstown. You get that drive-through experience as well. Taquito by tacobar.com or tacobar1.com for more information. All right, giving you the update. Right now, I think I'm at 101 pair of new shoes for the kiddos in Frederick County. I need your help to get to my goal of 300 pairs of shoes. Now, we have until August 1st.
If you can Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle any amount, $5, $10, $20, I will make that dollar stretch as far as it possibly can. If you're out and about and you're shopping, drop off your new shoes to the home of everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street, right in downtown. And from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., Wednesdays to Sundays, we will gladly take it. Oh, speaking of the home of everything Frederick, there she is, the real estate goddess herself, Shannon Flannery, checking in this morning. Thank you so much for that. I hope you have an amazing day. And then I'd like for you to join us at Souls of Joy, which is August 8th. It's a Friday night, 6 to 9 p.m. It's at the Arc at Market Street. We got live music with the Learned Doctors. We got heavy hors d'oeuvres and desserts. We got beer, wine, and seltzers included as well. So come on out to that event. We would love to see you. All right, today is Thorpewood Community Day. This would be a perfect day to head up to Thorpewood. Much cooler at that location, I can tell you. And from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., Frederick County Public Library will be up there supporting that as well. If you want to, I'm taking my sister and my little brother to Alive at 5 for the first time. They've never been. We're going to go tonight. 4-star combo is the band. Mama Cone will probably join us. We'll have a good time there. So come on out. $6 cover. You have to be 21 or up to get in, and your beverages are $6 as well. Tomorrow is PTSD Awareness Day, and you can join Pooling for Veterans for a vigil at 6:30 at Memorial Park on Benth Street. This Saturday, lots of good stuff going on. Health is Wealth lifting competition at Unrivaled Iron Gym. That's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. It benefits the Mental Health Association. You can get more information on Eventbrite for that event. 10 to 4, you can get your ticket for the Country Roads and Gardens Tour, where you'll get a chance to drive around Frederick County seeing amazing gardens from Middletown, Myersville, Wolfsville to Smithsburg. We have our pop-up vendor event, 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. That is at the home of everything Frederick. This weekend, we've got handmade jewelry, 3D prints, and more. Always great local artists and crafts people in front of or inside, if the weather is not great, inside the shop. The home of everything Frederick is at 401 North Market Street, right on the corner. Let's see. On Sunday, Reptile Adventures on the Double with Maryland Double Deckers. You get the double decker bus ride. Then you're going to stop at the home of everything Frederick for a reptile show with Wolf's Exotic Encounters. And then Sunday evening, 7 p.m., now through mid-August, I think, it's the summer concert series at Baker Park. Free bands playing. You can throw a picnic blanket down, bring a picnic, and enjoy a great evening in Baker Park on Sundays, starting at 7, going till about 8:30. And this weekend is quick shift, variety, dance, and rock. July 1st is I think the next opportunity for you to get free zone passes. This is the area right in front of the stage at Party in the Park on 4th of July. That means you'll be right there for Hannah Ponce and Runaway June, is the headliner for the event. You get your space right up there. You don't have to fight for spots. So you're going to want to head to Trick Trucks and Cars on Industry Lane on July 1st from noon to 1 and get your free zone pass. Let's see. And then, of course, July 4th is Friday. If you're in town, you should be at Party in the Park, which is in Baker Park. Now, Shannon Flannery and I have sponsored the Mechanical Bull Ride. So thanks to the real estate goddess of Mauer Realty and the founder of Everything Frederick and More, and the purveyor of the home of everything Frederick, we are having free mechanical bull rides where you can actually win a great t-shirt that says Frederick is bucking awesome, or you can purchase one at the event. They will be $20. July 6th, again, we have another summer concert series. Okay, here we go. July 7th to 10th. I got more information about the baseball and softball clinics, and I never knew in a million years that Braddock Heights Park was on Schley Avenue in Frederick. So I for some reason, I thought it was in Braddock Heights. I didn't realize that was called Braddock Heights Park, right on Schley Avenue. All right, for 6 to 12-year-olds, from the 7th through the 10th, and again the 14th to the 17th, it's $100. This is a fundraiser for the nonprofit league, and it is a clinic for 6 to 12-year-olds to learn baseball and softball, or if they already know, maybe rehone their skills. You can head to the Braddock Heights Park at 7:30 in the morning, July 7th through 10th, or you can register before the event. There is a Sign Up Genius available, and if you go online, Frederick American Little League, you will see the details there, or you can text Rick Wilson. The number 240-422-6835 is the number. So July 7th through 10th, and again, July 14th to 17th, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Your kids can learn or just get better at baseball and softball. All right, let's see. What else do we have? Coming up July 12th, the Rubber Duck Derby Festival in Union Bridge is happening. Live music with the Mayo Family Band and Payload. There are raffles. There is a whole kids area with an inflatable obstacle course and crafts. There's a Jeep show and a lot of fun. Plus, you can buy your rubber ducks and maybe win some cash. Now, you don't even have to be present to win. So if you want to purchase your rubber ducks and see how you go to dreambigunionbridge.com and you can purchase your rubber ducks and get more information. All right, let's see what else we have coming up. I know that I have some stuff for the future. Let's see. Brew with the View is coming up on July 26th, Maryland Double Deckers. And I know, here we go. We've got Pages and Pastries on Maryland Double Deckers coming up August 3rd. And then August 16th, Climbing for a Cause at Tree Trekkers. We're going to get more information about that. And then August 18th, you're going to want to make sure you have a Good Morning Frederick sticker or magnet on your vehicle, because when we show your vehicle on Good Morning Frederick, you could win some cash. And then August 23rd, it's Blue Crabs and Blueprints. It's the 10th anniversary to benefit Habitat for Humanity, and I am your MC for that event. It was a lot of fun last year. It's going to be great fun this year. There we go. Okay. I wouldn't come off the stage there. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're back with Abby Wheeler from Goldfish Swim School. And I've got your secret stash video clue that's coming up just after a couple of messages. Oh.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com. Oh, A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They can also quote you for windows and gutters and even build a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do is tell Sandra that you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All right, let's find out who's making our market amazing. Market Makers is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure that when you get the food, it's as fresh as it can possibly be. You can find them at intensebarbecue.com. Remember, they are available for large catering events like weddings, family reunions, graduations, other parties. And, of course, you can search out their food truck if you look at them online, Intense Barbecue. When you have their food, you will satisfy your meat tooth. All right, got a chance to sit with Abby Wheeler from the brand new Goldfish Swim School, opening very soon.
401 North Market Street in downtown Frederick. I'm with Abby, the general manager for the new Goldfish Swim School.
Mm-hmm.
We're about, and when this streams, probably a couple weeks out from your opening soon. You guys are located, it's Ballinger Center Drive, is that right?
Yep, Ballinger Center. Yeah, we're the next door neighbors to Frederick News Post, so we are very close with them right now. But yeah, we're opening hopefully mid to end of July.
Awesome. Well, welcome to Good Morning Frederick.
Thanks
for stopping in. Congratulations on this new position.
Thank you so much.
You have located up this way from the Anne Arundel County area to open this school.
Yeah.
Why do you like Goldfish or the swim schools? Have you always liked swimming, or this was just kind of you fell into it?
Yeah, so I've always been a swimmer. I grew up swimming. I started when I was 8 and I swam through my freshman year of college.
Okay.
So my first job was actually a swim instructor, not for Goldfish, but so it's always been something that I enjoyed doing. And so when I got into my adult life, I needed some extra money, so I decided to become a swim instructor part-time. And then that slowly just grew from being a swim instructor to working there full-time, becoming a deck supervisor, assistant manager, and then I got the opportunity to be a general manager of our new Frederick location. So I took that.
That's amazing. And in that's just over 3 some years?
Just over 3 years. Yeah, It'll be 3 years in October.
Well, that's a great progression. So you were saying Goldfish is a franchise company.
Yes.
But the 10 units, including Frederick, 10 stores, are owned by one company, one person who's a franchisee. Congratulations to them.
Yes.
That's awesome. Swimming is so important.
It is.
Teaching people of all ages to be safe around the water. It can change people's lives.
It is life-saving.
Yeah, it is life-saving. What are the ages for Goldfish Swim? How young can kids start? And then where do you guys stop, if at all?
Yeah, so we start at 4 months old. Getting swimmers in early is the best way to prevent any accidents in the future. So getting them in as early before they're 1 year old is a great thing to do. And then we teach all the way through 12 years old. So we teach those basic beginner levels, and we also have a non-competitive swim team, so we have something for everybody.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. So the non-competitive swim team, is that just, do kids do that with a competitive swim team, or it's really just a way to hone those skills and things like that.
It's a good stepping stone. We have a lot of kids that come in and they go through all of our levels. They start either as a junior one or a glider one, and they kind of work through all the levels at their own pace. And then they get to swim force, and so they either decide to use that as a stepping stone if they want to keep swimming, or just something to try it out and be like, hey, I like this. But it's a very diverse program that we have something for everybody.
Oh, that's very good. So, okay, so 4 months to 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What is the recommendation for Goldfish on how often do people go for swim lessons, and how are the kids? How does that work?
Yeah, the best part, the best way to be water safe is to be in regular swim lessons. So our lesson model is perpetual lessons. So they come once a week for 30 minutes. And so we're open all year round. So it doesn't matter if it's winter and it's cold outside. It's always a tropical environment inside of Goldfish.
Nice.
So it's always 90 degrees on the pool deck, a 90-degree pool. So it's nice and warm in there. And that way you can continue those regular lessons all throughout the year.
Yeah, that's really great too. Are there anything other than the swim lessons that you guys offer? Like, are there open swims for people, or it is really just you guys, because there's so many kids, you have to do lessons all the time?
Yeah, we do family swims. We'll have family swims 3 times a week. It should be Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday, if they're a member with us, so they actively take swim lessons and they come every week, those times are free for them. But Sunday, all of our days are open to the public. So if you don't take lessons with us, you're more than welcome to come on any day. It's just $10 per swimmer. But we've been giving out a lot of free family swim passes in this area. So if you have one of those, that covers a whole family, 6 people to come.
Oh, wow. That's really nice. So be on the lookout. Maybe bribe some friends if they grabbed one and you didn't.
Yeah, we'll have some at the 4th of July event that we're going to. So we'll have lots of those to give away.
They're going to be a party in the park with WFRE right in downtown. It's going to be great, 4th of July. So stop by, make sure you see them. Maybe you can pick up one of those passes.
Yeah.
What is it about being water safe, like in all the years that you've been swimming and teaching? Like, what are the tips that you can give a family for, how they can know everybody that's coming to the pool or with them is safe?
Yeah, so the first one is just those regular swim lessons and starting young. The younger you start, the easier it is for them and the more natural it becomes for them. So making sure that even your little ones, they know some water safety techniques. If you're going to a pool and you need to use a flotation device, always use a Coast Guard approved one. Stay away from the arm floaties and the puddle jumpers, and make sure that it's a Coast Guard approved life vest. There'll always be a Coast Guard approved tag in there. And so just be on the lookout for those ones. A lot of pools, they require the Coast Guard approved because they're really the only ones that have that
are for sure safety tested, right?
Exactly. Another recommendation is go for bright colored swimsuits. Darker colors and the ones that match the water, they tend to get lost in the water. So if a swimmer falls in, it's hard to see someone in like a blue or like a black swimsuit or even a white swimsuit.
I never thought of that.
Using those neon orange, neon pink, neon green, those will really stand out in the splashes of the water. And make sure that everybody's staying safe. And one that a lot of people don't think about is always have a water guardian. Have a parent or somebody that is in charge of watching the water. They're not on their phone. They're not kind of reading. They're sitting there, and it is their responsibility to watch all the swimmers in the water. It can be a shared thing. So if you're with a group of friends, one parent can watch the water for 15 minutes.
And then rotate.
We have these great badges that we'll have at Goldfish, and they're just safer. They're water guardian tags. And so who's ever wearing it, that's the person that is responsible for watching the swimmers at that
That's a really good point, because it only takes seconds.
It only takes seconds. And as much as people think that drowning is a loud and long thing, it is silent and it is quick. So keeping those eyes on the pool, and the lifeguards, they're there to help. But parents are really the first line of making sure your swimmers are being safe.
Yeah, and most of this are tips for not when you're at Goldfish, because there's plenty of people looking out for you, but when you're at a family friend's pool or at the ocean or any of that, it's so important to remain vigilant, no matter the age even of your children or their swimming capability
capabilities.
because you just never know. Things
never
can
know.
happen, and
You can have some type of
somebody
medical
always
issue
has
and
to watch.
somebody
Yeah.
has to watch. At Goldfish, we always have lifeguards on duty, so safety is always our number one priority at Goldfish. So not only do we have lifeguards on duty, but every one of our staff members is also lifeguard certified.
So you were saying you can be a member when you take regular lessons. You become a member of Goldfish. Okay.
All of our information is on there. It also has our listing for right now. We're running an introductory pricing. So before our first opening day, we're giving a discount on lessons where if you sign up, you're locked in at $30 per lesson instead of the $40 per lesson.
Oh, that's a good savings.
It's 25%. Yeah. There's a promo code FIRSTFISH, all caps.
Okay.
We'll get you that discount, or if you call or text or do it over the phone, we'll automatically apply it for them at discount.
That's very, very good. How exciting. Brand new space. How many swimmers can you take in a class? Is there...
Yeah, so we specialize in small group classes.
Okay.
So in a normal class, there'll be no more than 4 students to 1 instructor in the lane.
Okay.
That's for our ages 3 years and over. For our mini classes, which are those mommy and me style classes, those are going to be a 6 to 1.
Okay.
So it's a bigger lane, but you're sharing it and making some connections with those other parents and their babies.
Yeah, they're in there as well.
Yeah.
So that's understandable. Excellent. All right, goldfishss.com/Frederick.
Yep.
Get all the special offers. We'll make sure that website and the code to save is on screen for you. Stop by and see Goldfish. And Abby, I guess you're going to be there on 4th of July.
Yep, I'll be there on 4th of July.
Maybe pick up the free swim pass for the family so you can check it out during their open swims. Really appreciate you guys coming to Frederick.
Thank
the owners for investing in our community.
We're very excited to be in this community. It's very welcoming so far. So we're really excited to continue.
I'm sure we're going to see you and your staff out and about
all the time, everywhere. Look for the Goldfish orange or blue.
That's right. Yeah. All right. Want to thank her so much. Appreciate it.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Awesome. Goldfish Swim. If your kids need swim lessons, there is never a time not to have them. We got to get, they only do up to 12 years old, I think, or we could get Chris some swim lessons for sure. All right. I think it is time now for Secret Stash. I think this is the one for today. Yes. This is your hint for today. This is your hint for today. That should be a pretty big hint. Pretty big hint right there for Secret Stash. And good luck finding that one. Of course, every Secret Stash envelope is tied to a prize pack valued at least $50 to $75. Everybody gets a free Good Morning Frederick piece of merch at least, and more fun. So go head out, try to find that Secret Stash envelope. One more time, I'm going to give it to you right here. There's your hint. There is your hint for the Secret Stash for today. All right. Good luck. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, and comment. I will see you right here tomorrow morning on Good Morning Frederick. Have a great day. And let's be great, Frederick.